Today, I'm going to be going over all my dividend stocks and how much they pay me every year. Unlike many other YouTubers, I believe in transparency and showing you guys all my positions and what I think about them. Of course, don't take any of this advice blindly and do your own research on stocks before you buy them. And these don't include my stocks Disney, Berkshire Hathaway, and Tattooed Chef that don't pay a dividend. With all that out of the way, my name's Ryan. I'm 16 years old. I do dividend growth investing. It would mean a lot if you could subscribe to the channel if you find content like this interesting. Also, join the Discord to join a community with like-minded investors. The link is in the description. With all that out of the way, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and of course, roll the intro.
Hello, I like money.
Alright, so we're going to start off with the positions that I hold the most in portfolio value. To start off, we have Apple. Currently, I own $1,200 worth of Apple, and they paid me a measly $6.44 because of that. Look, at the end of the day, I'm investing for dividend growth and capital appreciation with Apple. I'm a big believer in their products, and I love the company in general, and I think it's one of the safest stocks to own over the long term. Obviously, it's a bit depressing they're only paying me $6.50 every year, but I'd rather have them reinvest back into their business and pay me a large dividend that is just unsustainable. Next, we have Microsoft, and currently I own $1,144 worth of Microsoft, and they pay me $9.92 every year in dividends. In my opinion, I think Microsoft is the greatest company in the world. Right now, I'm not buying any because unfortunately, Ameritrade is still kind of stupid and doesn't allow fractional trading, but I would definitely be dollar cost averaging if I had the funds, of course. Next, I own $1,129 worth of a company that I'm very bullish on, which is Starbucks. Starbucks, I think, has been trading cheaply, but it's also gone up recently. They pay me a more respectable $25.48 every year, and overall, I'm very bullish on Starbucks long term. Next, I own $1,016 worth of 3M, and they pay me $41.72 every year. That's a lot of money, and I'm compounding those shares very quickly with dividend reinvestment right now. I like 3M long term, and I don't think that their dividend growth is alarming as many people are making it. I think that if they're already paying a huge amount of dividend, I'd rather just have them keep paying that out than, growing it at an unsustainable level. Next, I own $800 worth of McDonald's, and they pay me $16.50 every year in dividends. Very bullish on McDonald's, but I do think they're overpriced right now. Speaking of overpriced, next we have Coca-Cola. I own $716.86 worth of them. They pay me $19.36 every year. Again, I think Coke is really overpriced and overvalued in today's market, and I'd love to buy it when it gets cheaper someday, I hope. Next, I own $709.25 worth of AbbVie. I love AbbVie so much. They have a huge dividend, and they're growing that dividend, and it is a sustainable payout ratio right now. Next, I own $677 worth of J&J, and they pay me $18.08 every year. I know somewhere Pierre from PK Investing is smiling, but overall, I like J&J as a long-term holding, and I think it's not very volatile, which is what I look for in a boring and a safe company long term. Next, I own Target. I have $668 worth of Target, and they pay me $17.28 every year. I love Target. I love their dividend growth. They're one of my favorite companies, and I want to keep buying more eventually if they dip again. Next, I own Visa, one of the most high-quality companies in the world, once again, up with the likes of Microsoft and Apple, in my opinion. I own $638 right now worth of Visa, and they pay me a staggering $4.50 every year. I will buy Visa if it gets into the 190s again. Next on the list, I got my favorite dividend ETF, SCHD, and they pay me $19.71 every year. I only own $540 worth of it right now, and I've been dollar cost averaging into this position, but I have halted that because it's been so high recently because of the bull market we're in. Next, I own $510 worth of Realty Income, and they pay me $20.79, and they pay me every month. Next, I own $480 worth of Southern Company. They're a utility, basically a legal monopoly, and they pay me $16.32 every year. Utilities, I think, are just expensive right now, and I'd wait to buy. Next, we got good old AT&T, and I own $480 worth of T, and they pay me $28.86, which is basically one AT&T share every year. But if T keeps falling, that's going to turn into 2 AT&T shares every year. I'm bullish on AT&T long term. Next, I own $363 worth of Altria, and they pay me $28.80 every year. I like Altria. They've gone up a bit recently in price, and I'd be looking to buy if they hit the low 40s once again. Next, I own $360 worth of Pepsi, and they pay me $9.20 every year. I like Pepsi, but once again, they're just so overpriced right now. I own $358 worth of NextEra Energy, and they pay me $6.80 every year. Next, I own $305 worth of Walgreens Boots. They pay me $15.36 every year. Walgreens has declined because I'm pretty sure they're getting sued. I haven't looked a ton into that, but I don't think it's going to change their business fundamentally crazily because they have to make those payments over like 15 years with a couple other companies. Next, I own $297 worth of Kroger, and they pay me $6.24. I would look to buy Kroger if they hit the mid to low 40s once again. They have really good dividend growth and good free cash flow as well. Next, I own $252 for the Hasbro, and they pay me $8.40 every year. Next, we own UPS, and I own $208 for the UPS, and they pay me $6.08 every year. I'm really bullish on UPS, and I'd buy more if it took a big dip. Next, I own $177 worth of Intel, and they pay me $7.30 every year. Intel I'm kind of holding right now. I just want to see what happens with their next earnings report, and little distrust in the management after execution, to be honest, recently. Next, one of the first stocks that I ever bought, Waste Management. I own one share at a value of $174.32. They pay me $2.60 every year. Waste Management, I think, is one of the greatest companies in the world, but I'm really dumb. I haven't been buying recently, but I should wait a little bit because they're tiny overvalued, but I'll look to buy if they dip a bit again. Next, I own $166 worth of Colgate, and they pay me $3.76. This is a position that I think is a bit overvalued and that I've been trimming and allocating elsewhere in my portfolio. Next, I own $144 worth of Corning, and that pays me $4.32 every year. And then I own Vici, and I own $138 worth of that. They pay me $5.76 every year. I've made big gains on Vici, guys, and this stock has gone up crazy recently. And I would buy more, but it'd be really dumb for me too because of just how overvalued right now it is and how much it's gone up in price recently. And that's not when I want to buy my stocks. Next, I own Nike, and I have $113.16 worth of Nike. They pay me a humongous $1.22 dividend every year. Nike, I think I bought it overpriced, but I think it's still a really strong company, and I'll hold. Maybe I'll buy just to get my cost per share down. Next, I own $101.10 worth of Stag, and they pay me $4.38 multi-dividend, by the way. Lastly, we have VF Corp, and quite frankly, this stock hurts my head. It's done nothing besides go down, but I'm just going to hold on long term and hope it goes up. They pay a decent dividend, though, right now, and I'm currently getting $4 in dividend income from them every year. Thank you guys for making this far. Let me know in the comments section how much you guys make in dividends every year from your portfolio. Once again, my name's Ryan. It would mean a lot if you could subscribe. And of course, smash the like button, subscribe, join the Discord link in the description. And of course, do dividend stocks, not drugs. Have a good one.